I'm gonna introduce you to the parents of my upcoming Frenchie litter. Magilla, the little lilac gorilla, and little Debbie. Check out this moment I caught between them the other day.
Give me attention. I bet Drago gives me attention.
You better not.
Hey, Debbie.
You both lost your minds.
Oh, he big mad. I better play it off. I think I started something.
Oh, look who it is! Drago's girlfriend!
Hey, Pantera!
How you like that, Drago?
I'm sorry, Magilla.
Oh no, he didn't.
You want to flirt with my pregnant girlfriend? Well, I'll flirt with yours.
Oh hell no.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I swear they're in like a real relationship, the way they act. So finding a Frenchie puppy, that's not that hard. Frenchies are the most popular breed in America now, so you can find a Frenchie puppy anywhere. The challenge is finding a well-bred Frenchie puppy. And finding a well-bred Frenchie puppy starts with the parents it comes from and the program it comes from. So today, I'm gonna introduce you to both. My name's David Brown. I breed French Bulldogs, Mini and Micro English Bulldogs, and this is my Bulldog farm. You're looking at 1,000 square feet of artificial turf. I've created a puppy playground that's dirt-free, parasite-free, safest, cleanest environment for the puppies. And this is my custom indoor kennel that I built for the dogs. I got 10 poured concrete stalls. We got spray insulation on the roof and on the walls, 2 AC units, backup generator for the AC units. I got a full kitchen over here with hot water. The stalls have doggy door access out the backside where they have 10-foot runs on the backside. They have access to water 24/7. They have access to the sunlight 24/7. It's really important that your dogs get 4 hours of vitamin D every day. Vitamin D is very important for your dog's immunity and just overall health. If they have a vitamin D deficiency, all kinds of different problems could come up, and you could solve all kinds of problems by just making sure your dogs get an adequate amount of vitamin D, and it comes right out of the sun, absolutely free. So that's where my dogs spend most of the day. The entire property is also under 24/7 surveillance. I got cameras to see the entire property, even inside the stalls, and whenever I check in on the dogs, they're always on the backside sunbathing, most of the time. Sometimes they're in here like they are right now, but most of the time, I'm telling you, they're out there laying in the sun. You'd be surprised. Epoxy floors, easy to clean. The stalls all have drains, easy to clean. I built this entire property so that it was easy for me to maintain, clean, and still give the dogs the best quality of life possible. So that was important to me. I'm a one-man show, so a lot of breeding programs have multiple people, family things, so it's a lot easier for them to take care of a lot of dogs, so they can get away with different systems. But this is the system I felt my dogs needed to get the best quality of life, and that's what I give them, and that makes me sleep good at night. I also offer what I call the most intimate puppy buying experience. I allow you to meet me, meet my program, meet the parents of the puppy, and meet the puppy at 1 day old. Most people don't even get to meet their puppy until 8 weeks at the earliest when they bring it home. With me, virtually, you get to meet me through my YouTube channel. You get to meet my dogs through the YouTube channel. If you're a prospective client, you're free to come here and take a tour of the facility, meet me in person, meet my dogs in person. I offer a discounted rate if you reserve a puppy with a deposit before the litter is due, and then that allows you to watch your puppy from the day it's born. I go live every week at a minimum. For this litter, I'll be doing at least 1 weekly live check-in, recording the whole process. I'll be going live more than that throughout the week probably, but I'm committing to at least 1 a week. So if you've already reserved your puppy, now you get the chance to actually watch that puppy grow. Watch that puppy do its nursings. Watch that puppy's personality form. All these intimate moments that you never would have gotten to see. Like I said, most people, you're not gonna see that puppy until you get it at 8 weeks. So with me, you get to see me, you get to see my program, you see how these dogs live, you see where they came from, and you literally get to watch your puppy grow all the way up until 8 weeks, until it's in your hands. So if you're interested in puppies, BigBoneBulldogs.com. If you're interested in stud service from Magilla Gorilla or one of my other studs, BigBoneBulldogs.com. Fill out a inquiry form on there and I'll get right back to you. Earlier I mentioned that it's never been a more challenging time to buy a bulldog, and that's not just a scare tactic. It's the truth. When COVID hit, it ignited what I call the breeder boom of 2021. Here's some numbers from the AKC to let you know I'm not just making it up. Look at how many dogs were registered in 2000 compared to 2021. Look at their earnings in 2000 to 2021. And then now imagine that compounding to where we're at in 24. Because remember, one dog has a litter of 8 puppies, 10 puppies, 4 puppies, whatever, but it multiplies, right? And so that one dog could have had multiple litters. Dogs off of those litters could have had multiple litters in 3 years. So imagine how much that's compounded from 21. There is an insane amount of puppies on the market right now. That's why Frenchies are the most popular breed. But unfortunately, a lot of those people that started breeding dogs shouldn't be breeding dogs. Now, a lot of those dogs that got bred shouldn't have gotten bred. Unfortunately, there's probably more bad dogs on the market than there are good dogs right now. So that is why it is such a challenging time to buy a bulldog. Everybody knows somebody breeding Frenchies at this point right now. They're all over anywhere. You might pull up to Walmart, there might be someone selling Frenchie puppies out their car. I mean, it's ridiculous, it's crazy. But these are not what you want, especially a bulldog. There might be some other breeds, I don't even want to talk on it, but like maybe like Chihuahuas and stuff where it's not a big deal. I don't know, but I feel that way. I just know that bulldogs are definitely not the breed. It's like, let's think about it with cars. Like you can buy almost any Toyota, right? You can buy an older pre-owned Toyota or something. You probably get away, it's gonna be good, or like a Honda. But you would never buy like an older pre-owned like Rolls Royce, right? Like no, the higher end cars, you buy them new because higher end stuff will come with more complications or more issues if it's not in good working order. So it's the same thing with the bulldogs. It's a more higher end breed that if it's not bred correctly, you're gonna have way more issues in it. You don't budget shop for a bulldog. You know what you're getting into. You find a well-bred bulldog, you spend the money up front so you don't spend the money on the back end on medical bills. And this is gonna be your companion. This is a companion breed. So you don't want a dog that's suffering or not of quality. Just doesn't make sense to me. So finding a reputable breeding program and a well-bred bulldog, Frenchie especially, is quite a challenge right now. So make sure you do your research. Don't just buy a random bulldog. Never buy a random bulldog. Make sure you know the program that the bulldog's coming from. All right, now I told you a little bit about me. You've seen a little bit of the property, how the dogs live. You know a little bit about my program. Feel free to reach out. Anything else, I'm just transparent as can be. I'd love to answer any other questions you guys have. BigBoneBulldogs.com. Go fill out an inquiry form there. Now let's talk about the parents of this upcoming litter. Magilla, the little lilac gorilla, and little Debbie. But before we do that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button for me, because my next video is gonna be Meet the Puppies, where you're gonna get to meet the puppies from this litter. And remember, I'm gonna be going live with this litter every week. So you can tune into my live sessions where you'll see me whelping the puppies up until 4 weeks. Then you'll see the puppies having their play sessions. During these live sessions, I'm gonna be giving a lot of breeding tips. So if you're also a breeder, I'm gonna be sharing a lot of inside little breeding tips with you every week. And if you're a prospective buyer, this just gives you, like I say, a more intimate experience on watching the puppy develop and watching them grow, and just something that gives you some memories that you normally wouldn't get to have. So this breeding is pretty special because it's a 2 times Remy breeding. Remy is one of my oldest, she is my oldest Frenchie. She's now retired, where she just chases lizards all day long on the Bulldog farm. And I'm not lying, she probably puts in a solid 6 to 8 hours of lizard chasing every day. She absolutely enjoys it. She has all her little spots all over the Bulldog farm where she runs around, chases them from spot to spot, just looking for lizards. Unfortunately, sometimes she catches them and then she brings them to the doorstep for me. I don't ask for it, she just does it. That's Remy. Remy's the queen around here. And Remy is the most intelligent dog I have ever met. And I see this time and time over again, even with her puppies. Sometimes you feel like you're being biased. No, that dog is just so intelligent, everyone agrees, and it shows through her lineage, or it shows through her puppies. So, like I said, it's a 2 times Remy breeding. So is that an inbreeding? No, it's not an inbreeding. It's what's called a line breeding. A line breeding is how you create a good, consistent breeding program. You obviously only want to double up on a dog with really good traits. And like I was just telling you, Remy is very intelligent. Remy is the grandmother on one side and the great-grandmother on the other side. So if you watch those lines, it's very far off. And again, this is widely done, and this is how you create a good, solid, consistent breeding program, not by scatter breeding to random dogs. Breeding is also a repeat breeding because it came out so good last time. Puppies had really good noses, really good open nares, which is very important with Bulldogs, and the report cards, the progress reports I got on these puppies. A couple of the puppies went into training. I always recommend that, especially with Remy puppies, and you're gonna be happy you did. One of these puppies, it was in obedience training and was at the top of its class and got recommended, and they went for it to go up into service dog training. And service dog training is intense. It's for real service dog training. It's not no beginner stuff. So for a Frenchie puppy to get moved up into service dog training that quick, that says something. And I hear this all the time. I always get good reports about how smart these Remy puppies are, and I know it. Now that being said, these Remy puppies are not for a beginner. If you're not a dog person, but like you're wanting to get your first dog or your first puppy, these aren't the puppies for you. Snowcat back here, now she's due on December 9th, also from Magilla Gorilla. That's gonna be a great litter for a beginner buyer. You would have no problem with a puppy off a Snowcat. She's way more mellow. Remy, very intelligent. That means her brain's always going. That means you gotta be constantly doing stuff with her, or you have to train her to the point where she can kind of control herself and she knows what not to do and why not to do it. But if you put the training into a dog like that, you'll be very happy. Where I'm not saying you won't get good results out of training like, a more mellow dog, you won't get the same results. Of course you can still train a dog like that. It's not just dumb, but the results you're gonna get out of like a Remy caliber dog, it's night and day. And they require it, they're just intelligent, they're smart. So you gotta tell them what to do. Otherwise they're gonna go do what they want and they're gonna play you like a fiddle. They're gonna figure you out and they're gonna drive you crazy. So these Remy dogs, very intelligent. It's a consistent line breed. Little Debbie is the mom. It's a Remy daughter. She's a solid chocolate, very petite. It's about 19 pounds. Really sweet dog. Super sweet personality. Magilla Gorilla is off of Malibu, one of Remy's best daughters. Magilla, he's a small dog with big features, is what I always say. Because he weighs in at about 26, 27 pounds, but he's the same frame as Little Debbie. They're the same size frame, he's just got bigger features, bigger girth, bigger head. So, and then he's solid muscle. So he weighs in a lot more, but he's still a small dog. Like I said, he's the sire to the snowcat litter I have coming after this litter, and he's open for stud, for public stud. You're welcome to come to the Bulldog farm and breed to him in person, or I can ship the sample overnight to your clinic or to you. I offer mentorship through that process if you need it. If you're looking to lock him in, bigbonebulldogs.com, fill out a submission form there, and again, I'll get back to you. So that's a little bit about me, my program, the parents of my upcoming litter. The next video is gonna be Meet the Puppies, where you're gonna get to meet these puppies. And like I said, I'm gonna be going live on YouTube weekly at the minimum, probably more than weekly, and you can watch these puppies as they grow. They were actually just born the other day. Took me a little longer to get this video out, so I think they're on day 4 right now. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, check those live sessions out, get ready for this Meet the Puppies video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. See you next time.